Hi, my name's Stuart and I help companies with sales and marketing for their businesses. I've worked in and around events for over 2 decades in a variety of capacities. So the first of those was selling promotional merchandise. For almost 20 years I sold promotional merchandise, and of course many of our clients were companies that were exhibiting. So we were familiar with what they wanted to achieve and how they were showing up to those, and we provided some of the marketing collateral. So a lot of exposure through that. I've also been involved with selling exhibition stands and systems, from very small sort of sub $1,000 systems and pull-up banners and things like that, through to $100,000 systems for fairly major events. So I've been involved with the supply side of exhibition stands as well. I've also been involved as an exhibitor. It's probably the most scary of all of those, because you're turning up, you're really vested in the outcome of what is happening at that event, and how you turn up at that event means it'll either be a success or a failure for you. One of the things that a lot of companies do when they're dipping their toes in the water with exhibiting is that they'll try to do things on an absolutely minimal budget. And I've been guilty of that as well. So you turn up and you have perhaps a few banners and some things to give away and so forth. And the problem with that is that the event has already cost you a substantial amount to put on. You've got the booking fee for the event, you've got travel and accommodation, and you've got the value of people's time. If you then turn up and you're not really giving it 100%, you aren't getting out of that event what you could. You're not getting the number of leads or sales or whatever is your particular measure or return on investment. So with this system from Out There Branding, one of the advantages that it has is that it lets you sort of step up, and for a not huge investment, you are up and running straight away. You look great. This fabric-based system is very vibrant. It's easy to set up. So Roy will help you through the process of deciding what size system will suit you. And if you just have a shell scheme and you just say it's a 3x3, you may then end up wanting to use, say, one back wall, or if you have 2 sides as well, covering all the walls, and then you'd have what I call a complete shell makeover. And that type of system is reasonably inexpensive, and it means that you're going to maximize the outcome from that event for you. One of the best reasons to use this system is for what I would call a shell makeover. So if you've booked a 3x3 stand, you may have just one back wall or 2 or all three walls, and for an investment of some few $1,000s, you can completely change the appearance of that. So you don't look exactly the same as the person next to you in the booth next to you. So one of the ways I describe trade shows is that it's like speed dating. So people are walking past you and they will look at you for sometimes just a second to decide if they're going to engage with you or not. So how you show up matters a great deal. So this system really lets you put your best foot forward and engage those people. So your outcome from that particular trade show could just skyrocket as a result of how you look and how you're perceived. So if you are exhibiting and you're wondering what it is that you want to do, I would suggest having a talk with Roy from Out There Branding, and he can put together some ideas for you, and you can see whether or not it's going to fit your budget, and he can show you some examples of work that he's done, and you can see whether or not that actually suits the level that you want to approach your trade show. So have a chat with Roy at Out There Branding, and good luck. Happy exhibiting.